Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the abandoned universe option for No Man's Sky, and we're starting this part down on the base that I put together in the last part. And before we get started, I just want to mention that there's 6 hours left of the Relics expedition, so we're possibly this week we may get something from Hello Games, but then again we may not. But that's all irrespective. And what I want to do, as usual, say a big thank you for all comments and feedback. Apologies again that I'm not producing as much content per week as I normally do, but at the moment things are proving a little bit difficult. Now, before we get out and do a bit of exploration, I just want to show you the array. These options are part of the abandoned update, and what this does is it actually opens up options for the text that you would normally get in the anomaly. So what we're going to do here, I certainly want to open up that one. I don't think I want to optimize the drill. I don't really feel a great need for a fishing rod at the moment. I mean, we've only got 1300 nanites, so let's see what else we can get. Yes, thank you, game. The advanced mining will, oops. Now I've got this hole in the middle of the decking which I put the teleporter into. I don't think we really need hazmat gloves at the moment. Nutrient ingester, that could be useful. Oxygen rerouter, what does this do? Upgrade to the aeration member of the harvest oxygen from the life support of the vent breathing emergency. Allow user to resurface and seek conventional fuel supplies. I don't think we need that at the moment. I think the aeration membrane could be useful, because that will give us the ability to be able to stay underwater a little bit longer. We've done the multi-tool. For some reason I've got 2 multi-tool stations, so pick you up. I must have got a bit carried away when I was building. We've got ship research. What would I really want at the moment with the ship? We got the teleporter. Don't really need the scanner, the economy scanner, just at the moment. Aquajets would be nice, but I think maybe the launch auto charger could be quite useful. We could get that upgrade. We don't really need a ship weapon at the moment either. I think we'll go for efficient thrusters. Oh, we can't get the auto charger though. Of course, at the end here we got the exocraft research, but not really too worried about that. Is there anything else we can get from the multi-form? As I say, there's lots of nice options, but I'm kind of not thinking very much. You get a fishing rod, optical drill. That just increases yield, but we've only got. I think we're just going to hang on to the nanites at the moment. So what we need to do, the priority is probably this.
Technology installed.
We could probably do the chromatic seal, and we can get the whirring looms. So if we like that and that. And I think our first stop is going to be go up into space and then the exosuits. I've got the oxygen, so get that there. All we need is some silver and copper. Again, relatively easy to pick up. Okay, I think we'll just discard that. It didn't take much to build it, so for some reason I've got loads and loads of what we call it here. I think we're just swap you, discard you. Got some space. I think we're ready to go. So what we're going to do is just jump into the ship. And our first stop says there's a drop pod in this system as well. Can't remember if I've actually done it. I think I'd like to check the drop pod out. Because if that we can make that, it'd be really nice to be able to get an extra inventory slot as well. And you never know, we might find something else of value down here as well. But we're coming down close to water here. I think we've got a housing fallout. What we got here? Got a housing, so we just need a nanite. Destination reached. And we'll just get the suit upgrade.
Technology prepared.
And we'll just add that. Right, what do we... The game's telling me to make a biofuel reactor, but I think this is... This one, we need carbon... And this one's just giving me a red herring. This just needs 2 wiring looms. So that's there. Okay. Any other tech that we can install? I wouldn't mind putting this on as well. We'd have to make some antimatter. Efficient thrusters. So we need a pile of wiring looms. We'll make an antimatter. And so what's the stack? We'll just stack the tech up. So that means we need 3 we need 5 wiring looms. Is there anything else I can put on the ship? So we need 7 wiring looms. Wow, that's going to cost us a fortune. Anything else around here? We've got unknown building over there. Got a silver deposit 38. I think we need silver, don't we? I think the game's being spurious. The game misled me. It told me that I had silver deposit here, but I can't see it. Well, that's 500 and I think take a chance on the silver deposit. We will take this stuff as well. Aim that. Grab the nanites. Take that. Oops. Another microprocessor. Like we're gonna be swimming again. This planet seems to specialize in yeah, you as well.
Units received.
I say this planet seems to have a big attraction for the deposits being underwater.
Units received.
Yeah, scan you as well.
Units received.
And you. Something tells me we're going to need the money. Could steal some crystal sulfide. Not that we're going to need it extensively, but and we'll just get to the silver deposit. grab this very, very quickly. Okay, that gives us 110 silver. That means we can now top up that. All we need now is the copper, isn't it? Yeah, 75 copper. There is some copper here around, so we're just going to head back towards the ship. Right, so we're just getting back to the edge of the lake. This water looks slightly odd. Right, so we've got out of the water. Where is the copper? There's an unknown building in that direction. What I'm going to do is we're going to head for the unknown building over there and just check it out very, very quickly. I know I'm getting a little bit distracted, but I think 500 units is close enough and to make something worth exploring. At the very least, we can just claim another region or something like that. Plus, so what we're going to do is just head in this direction. Okay, welcome back. It looks like all I found is a galactic trade terminal, but we'll check it out anyway. There's something just beyond it. Oh, it's just the flag. Right, so we'll go and claim this. Of course, we're claim this stuff first. A few more nanites. We'll keep the metal. Right, we got a Gek relic we can sell off. We'll sell first. Got this softened marrow. I think I'm gonna sell that.
Units received.
And we are gonna sell the salvage data
Units received.
because we're gonna need a great big pile of cash. Where's did that Gek relic go? Sell the crystal sulfide.
Units received.
Okay, there's nothing really here. Now, there was a copper deposit hanging around, and I'm sure it was. There it is there. There's 974, but that is back in the general direction of the ship, so we'll head for the copper deposit because that means we can get that aeration membrane installed. Right, so we're just going to head across and copper deposit, and I'll see you once we get there. Okay, welcome back. We're just coming up on the copper, but I thought I'd just show you this. It's almost like there's been a an asteroid impact here or something. There's like a kind of dished crater here. It's pretty cool, actually. Must admit, I do really like the No Man's Sky terrain now. Now it's been updated. Tells me this might be another. Oh no, there's a little bit of copper just here. Hopefully it's going to be enough for what we need. Oops. Grab this out. Let's find out that. Now it's just review there. That will kind of work with the overall hazard protection. That gives us a bit more reliability underwater. Yes, game, I will build a bio base and power my base up in the future, but I've got a few other things to do at the moment. So here we are back at the ship, really going through the jolly old oxygen pretty quickly, but in some ways that's not a problem because I can use up the dioxide So I've got a little bit too much of that. So we'll take off and we're going to get up into space. Head for the space station, see if we can get some wiring looms to get things kind of working quite quickly. There we are. If there are no wiring looms here, I think what we will do is go to a new system and see what we can find. So here we are. Whoops. Wait. Oh, wait. We don't need the mid station. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Product received.
Very expensive, but it will mean that we can get this installed. Good. And more importantly, we can get this installed. And what was the 5th tick? Wasn't that? Got efficient thrusters. Yep. So we've now got this. Put that under there. Does that give us something more? The 32% mining speed be advantageous. I think maybe we'll go that way and see if that will actually. And then what we need now is this.
Technology installed.
Install that. This will reduce our launch costs down a little bit as well.
Recharge.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Wait, Mr. Slimy. Yep, I think it's time to go to a new system. So we're just going to jump in the ship. Take off. Actually, that's our base. Let me just check the system first. We got 3 planets to explore in this system, but this is going to be our home base system, so we can probably do a little bit more. Here we got them. Okay, let's just walk to here and see what we can find. Some uranium and pyrite would be quite useful as well. Okay, so here we are. And of course the first thing we're going to do is visit the space station. We can get not so much to trade, but we can go and check out and collect some of the goodies. So into the back room here. I've got an exosuit expansion, that'd be quite nice. Anything else here? Actually, have I still got the old multi-tool, or did I get rid of it? I'll be I'll be completely upfront. Okay, we've only got the one multi-tool, so I did dump the junky one. Actually, I'm gonna go in here. We've got some space there. I'll upgrade that. There was a 2 for price of 1 deal. Just a quick check, make sure we can get back to our base should we need it. We should be able to. Yep. think the little cogwheel tells us it's a one-way trip. We will... Got the ship upgrade there. What have we got here? Mining beam upgrade. Now, can we actually sell these? Because we can't buy them. I think at the moment we're just install it. And then if necessary, when the time comes, we can just dismantle it with the wiring loom. Because if there's no traders, I can't see how we can actually sell the tech like we would normally do for the nanites. Come in here. There's not much knocking around here. Got a lantern. Grab some more nav data. And of course we're quick ship these at the chromatic metal plate. Not really feeling it. You keep trying to go out the wrong entrance. So here we are. Time to look at the system now. Okay, this was discovered by Squidisky 5 years ago. It says unknown planet, unknown planet. Okay, let's just explore this system. I suppose in some ways the game's been going so long now and there's been so many players rushing around discovering systems. There will be areas of the galaxy now, especially the Euclid galaxy where most people hang out. Although I'll be honest, Euclid galaxy is not my favourite galaxy. Right, we've got Pyrite there on a parched planet. We're going to go for the Pyrite. And unable to initiate. Well, yeah, I'm still in the space game. Yeah, so I suppose now, despite there being so many different planets in the different galaxies and that, there will be parts of the Euclid galaxy. Oh, looks like we might get a free landing point. Oh, this is quite nice. This is whoops. Okay, so we're just gonna pump down here. Another ship would be nice as well. Because again, if we won't be able to buy ships, will we? Hadn't considered that either. Not the most toxic atmosphere. Okay. Although I'll be honest, I'm not a big one for buying ships anyway, so I like to find my ships or just get them from missions. And what was that at the end there? Nothing. Okay. Here we got some nanites. How am I off? We got quite a lot of thing, but we could stop off and get some cobalt. Do a bit. Yes, thank you, game.
Units received.
Because of course now we got a super duper upgrade to our multi-tool. That's enough to be going on with. We will pick out the base here and see what we've got.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Right in living daylights out of me, game. We don't need that. Okay, this is a transmission tower. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went out unanswered. If I can crack the encryption pattern, I can potentially extract the coordinates. 1, 2, 3 2's a 6, 4 6's a 24, 5. So it'd be 720 because it's aggression of multiplications. me going up in space magically got things to grow. Okay, we will.
Thermal protection falling.
The technology module. Stuck underground. There we are. Right, we're going to need to be aware of the temperature. What next thing on the agenda is pyrite. Pyrite deposit 64 away. Aha! We'll take that. Not exactly overwhelming, but
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I think it was Snafu who pointed out that
Recharge.
pyrite's a bit more efficient for operating around there. So there's another pyrite deposit over there. We'll go and get that. I think we're going to be okay. And then I think just to wind up the video, we will go and check out the crash ship.
Units received.
And of course the other thing we can do is do things like that, which means we can now pick up vast amounts of pyrite, and of course we can blast even more of these hazardous plants just purely on principle. You're not going to get me. So stock up on the pyrite. Just going to get rid of that stupid message. Right. Obviously it won't let me remove it, probably because it's part of a main mission. Ah, this looks a bit bigger. We will scan the rocks in the absence of the fact that there's no creatures on here.
Units received.
Yeah, this looks a lot better. Then again, looks can be deceiving. So grab as much of this pyrite as possible. Right. Right, what we're going to do now is just get back to the ship, and I'll see once I get there, and then I'll say, oh, what we'll do is I'll be on our way to the crash ship and see what it is, see if we can get something nice. So I'll see you once I get to the ship. So here we are back at the ship. And how far away is the crash ship? I think so. We're gonna have to go up into space and go ahead for the crash distress beacon. Actually, so far we haven't really encountered a dissonance system, have we? But well, I'm sure one will turn up eventually. Ooh, looks like we got a fighter. Anyway, we got C-class fighter. Well, we'll claim the ship. Be on the safe side.
Thermal protection
Antimatter. Ooh, one thing I didn't get when I was looking at the thing, one thing I didn't look for was the personal refiner, was I? Oh, that's a bit of a fail. I forgot all about the personal refiner. That's got to be right up with the top where we need to go. High-tech ship's emergency system is activated. I climb on board and a hologram. Imminent demise, annoyance looks down. Search for functional technology. What we got? A scan of blueprints. Oh, we got an economy scanner, which we got for free. That's pretty good. That could be useful. Right, see what we can repair. Metal plating. Pneumatic seal, we can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that. Warp ship, no. Photon cannon, not exactly high up on the list of things. So we got a ship here, we can fix it up. It's only a C-class, authenticated starship. So we're going to stick with our dinky little scout, but we've got a second ship we can work with. Anything else around here? In close range, subterranean relic, knowledge stone, subterranean relic. More pyrite.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Anyway, I think this would be a good point to leave things. As I say, we've now got a second ship. What I will most likely do is make my way back to base and see if I can pick up the personal refiner. Although we probably, as most likely, we won't have the nanites to get it. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.